College Republicans Ross Nolan and Ryan McNicholas attended an anti-war rally back in March in Santa Barbara, California. Now things got a little out of hand when protesters found out that Ross was an Iraq War veteran. Take a look at this.
General Petraeus, Wolfowitz, Karl Rove, John Ashcroft.
We're talking this guy.
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. Say what?
Stop to Iraq and kill people.
Okay, I've been to Iraq. Are you calling me a killer? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
What do you think about the troops in Iraq right now?
Kill people.
What do you think about the troops in Iraq right now?
You have fascism in this country.
Can you define fascism?
You are participating in a criminal culture. A criminal culture. I'm sorry.
Why are you spitting on me?
You're fascist.
You're spitting on a war veteran. Why are you spitting on a war veteran?
Spat on a war veteran.
And joining us now are the two men in the tape, former Marine, Iraq War veteran, and president of the UCSB College Republicans, Ross Nolan, and the executive director of the UCSB College Republicans, Ryan McNicholas. Okay, Ross, first of all, I do have a little history at UCSB. They ran me out of town. You may know that.
Yeah.
But, Ross, here you served your country. You say you're a veteran, and as you say that, this person spit at you. Did we find out who that person is? You press charges?
Actually, I have no idea who that person is, Sean.
Well, we got evidence right on tape there.
Yeah. Oh, I've never seen her before or since, but yeah, she did her thing and kind of went on my way, kept my military discipline, but yeah, it was pretty special.
Yeah. No, I would actually think that's worthy of a charge. But, so here you are. You have a position different from theirs. I thought liberals, Ryan, were so open-minded. Not in this case.
Yeah, no, that's the problem. When we go to a peace rally, we get spit on and called a fascist. Yeah, when they come to our rallies and they like to yell at our people, it's no difference. But to them, we're the fascists because we're just asking simple questions when they were protesting a war with peace, yet they're spitting on Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, first of all, we're playing this in slow motion here. Why not go find out who this person is, and why not press charges? That's an assault.
Well, actually, right after that, Sean, we were grabbed up by the local newspaper who wanted to know what happened, and so we told our story to him. That was in the newspaper.
Which paper, the Santa Barbara News Press or the
Santa Barbara News Press? Yes, the Santa Barbara News Press. Mm-hmm. And they went off, and that was the last we saw of them.
Hey, we don't really want to give her much credit because she was kind of a she made a poor judgment by spitting on Ross, which was disgusting. So we don't really care about her. We
wanted to continue filming the rest of the protest. Really, with these protests, these people are so fanatically anti-American. All you have to do is put a camera up and let them keep talking.
Let me ask you a question. You say anti-American. Look, what that person did was wrong, and using the finger is wrong, and calling, look, a lot of what they said and did was wrong. However, you don't believe that most Americans who oppose the war are represented by that kind of behavior, do you?
Oh, no, not at all. I know that a lot of Americans are against the war, and they would also find this behavior reprehensible. But what I want to show is that the anti-war protesters, the vocal people, I don't think the media really shows how fanatically anti-American and anti-military they are.
I just want to be clear here, Ryan, that look, what happened to you, Ross, is you shouldn't be spit at, obviously. But Ryan, most people, like myself, who are anti-war, are not anti-American. We love our country, and the impression that I feel that some conservatives give is that if you oppose the war, this is an example. This is what they're all like. This is what all liberals are like.
Oh, wait, I want to say in fairness to Alan, he's never spit at me. Not one time.
I thought of it.
See, there can be civil discourse.
Alan, and that's only because he's got good lawyers. But the fact of the matter is that this is not representative of either liberals or those who oppose the war. Would you acknowledge that?
We are open up to civil discourse most of the time, but the problem is a lot of these anti-war protests fester this hate for America because you get a lot of people with extreme views together. We have people that think that those protests, the same people that think 9/11 was an inside job, and these crazies.
That's a whole different crowd of people who are not even necessarily liberal who think that.
Well, true, but there was a lot of liberals came out at the anti-war protests in Santa Barbara, and that grouping together brings out a lot of
those people who think 9/11 was an inside job. They're so far off the political radar screen. A lot of righties are there too. But guys, we're out of time. We thank you both for coming on, Ross and Ryan. And coming up tomorrow.